Morning everyone, it's Nick here.
Чогось наша славна Україна зажурилась.
So we've been in Ukraine since the beginning of the war, and we've been focusing on rescuing the wounded and abandoned animals from the front lines in the Donbass. However, we've been supplementing that with a feeding program which makes sure that the people there have food to feed their animals with as well.
А ми нашу славну Україну гей-гей розвеселимо. А ми тую червону
They absolutely love it. Look at you, you're all happy now, aren't you? You're a fed doggy. Look, he's definitely getting into that one. And there's still three little ones down here, but we've just dropped all this food for her to keep the cats fed. I originally turned up in Ukraine as an independent person, trying to make a difference. However, since being there and being involved in, deeply in the work that we've been doing, our network has grown exponentially throughout the year. We are now part of many Facebook groups, many WhatsApp groups, and as such we get asked on many occasions to go and rescue animals and go on feeding missions as well to places like Kherson, Bakhmut, Avdiivka, Kupiansk and the Kharkiv region. You can see this town behind me is being completely and utterly destroyed. The biggest challenges we faced are manifold really, from funding itself through to getting the food into Ukraine, to getting the animals away from the front line, to running the vehicles themselves. Being in the front line also means that you're in a war zone, so dodging artillery and tanks is another thing that I never expected to have to do. I can hear small arms fire. Not only that, I can hear the damn bullets ricocheting off things. You can see up there, it's just been hit by a bunch of Grad rockets now. This is what they look like. And this one's still burning hot. This is really hot to touch. But again, these are the things that we have to do to make sure that we rescue those animals. The roads down there are very punishing on the vehicles. The distances that we have to drive are quite vast. To go from Lviv to Kyiv is about a 6.5 hour drive. To Kyiv to down to Kharkiv is another 6.5 hour drive. Canine Rescue International delivers aid to people with animals. But I think we also deliver hope to people. We're meeting people in the eastern villages bordering on Russia, and they've suffered at the hands of the war for many months of being occupied. So when we come across these people and they realise that we're there to help them, that in turn gives them hope. And I think hope is one of the most powerful weapons you could have in a frontline situation. One instance we were chasing after a cat that had a damaged leg, and in that time that we were chasing after it we got shot at 3 times by Russian cannons.
Oh. Yeah, it's hardly surprising, that's a terrifying sound.
And it's those animals that really my heart poured out to, because they didn't know what was going on. They were the innocents in all this. The last shot landed about less than 100 meters away from us, and we were getting hit by the pieces of masonry that the shell had hit in the first place. But that's how terrifying and how close it can be. There is a cost to all this. It costs us around about $4,000 a month to keep 2 vehicles moving. But we do need to carry on doing this work. We've so far rescued thousands of animals and delivered hundreds of tons worth of food. If you can see behind me, that's what we've just delivered. That's 110 bags of mixed cat dog food. But there's still more work that needs to be done. We can go into the frontline towns every single day and pull out many animals. But it can only be done if we can keep the vehicles moving. Please donate now to Canine Rescue International and let's rescue these animals together. Thank you. Slava Ukraini, Heroyam Slava.